All right, good morning, TikTok. I'm about to move out of my apartment this morning, but on the way out, I decided to make one final TikTok of the day. Um, Before I completely relocate, I'm not gonna have internet access until after tomorrow, so this is the only TikTok I'm posting for today. Let's get into it.
Like a man. So
First of
you're
all,
telling me that a woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes work and he's tired when he gets home. A woman's not tired. She has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding me?
Why do women have issues with chores? You see, when I move out of here and move into my wife's home, my wife is the homeowner, and when I move over there, I'm going to be helping my wife repair the place. I already have some repairs that I know I have to do. I have to put homeowners insurance on the house. I have to make sure all of our things are protected through the insurance. Then I have to make sure that the house is running efficiently financially. I'm responsible for the money. I'm the money person. So I'm going to, all the money is coming through me. And I'm going to make sure everything is taken care of. Everybody's problems are solved. The house is nice, clean, anything that is needed in that home, I'm going to take care of it, and the house is going to be completely clean. If I have to get maids in there, uh, if I have to get maids in there twice a year, um, I'm going to do that. So I'm because the maids are kind of expensive. Like you're talking about like $300 a pop. So I'm probably gonna do like twice a year, every 6 months. Um, to come for the maids to come and completely deep clean the place every 6 months is probably what I'm going to end up doing. So and I'm going to completely make sure that the place is sanitary. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Everybody's happy. Nobody's hurting for money over there. That's my responsibility. Let's get into it.
why don't you want to do that?
What are you talking about? Why don't I want
Pause.
to? You know how
Let me
fucking tiring
first.
that is? Have you done that?
I do it every day. First of all, yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's a sign of low intelligence. You can lower your voice and speak.
The man is absolutely correct. Effective communication is the key. So people, when they get angry and they're not getting their way, the men and women are both equally as just as guilty as this. They start raising their voice. They want to overtalk the person. That is a sign that this person is not an effective communicator. Because if you were an effective communicator, you would get it's all about in the presentation. You would clearly get your point across, make sense, have solutions, and the other person, if you're making sense, will at least listen to you. They don't have to agree with you. They will at least hear you out. And now the other person, you give them the opportunity to say what they need to say, and both adults come to some kind of solution that is best for the all involved. That's how you do this. So now all of you put your input in there, and you arrive at a solution that is best for everybody involved, and make sure everybody's in agreement. And that is how the problem is solved. I used to be a correction sergeant, so I'm quite good at this. However, when you have to raise your voice and overtalk people, that's when you create more problems than you solve.
Speak to me. I'm sitting right here. I can hear you. Your point is invalid, and you sound like the rest of these unwedded women talking about the modern day women right there. I'm gonna go to work like you. Do you want me to cook, clean? First of all, if that was the case, so what? Yes, you're gonna cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out, he fixing the house, he making sure this. Y'all have different responsibilities and different roles. Now, amongst modern day women, we're equal. We're not. We're both important. We're equally important to the relationship, but we have different duties, functions, and responsibilities. And you yelling, oh, I gotta cook, clean, yes, because don't nobody care. But at the same time, my wife don't care if the AC duct needed to be cleaned and it was $300. She won't even know that the man came and went. We have different responsibilities. Just because I can see you cook the food and you can't see me clean the gutters, you don't even care about that stuff, but it still need to be done. Men have different responsibilities. So all this, oh, I cook and I clean, and yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when
that's
your
what
car
I'm
need an
saying.
oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be.
Like a man. So
First of
you're
all,
telling me that.
The man is 100% spot on and accurate. Oh my God, these women are out of control, especially this one in this video. Uh, so he made some solid points there, and she is pissed. And the other woman is telling her, what's your problem? And she's going off. This is why when you get a woman like this, she is not fit to be a girlfriend. She's not fit to be a wife. She's not fit to be in any kind of relationship at all until she changes. Because until she changes, every single relationship this type of woman gets into will 100% fail. 100% guaranteed to fail. This is why the divorce rate is so high, because you men marry anything. Anything. How I arrived at saying, yeah, wanting to marry my wife? Prior to me, she was in a relationship for 20 years. Unfortunately, the man passed away, so she was with him until he passed. 20 years, and that's without a ring. She was not even married to him. That's without a ring. I married her within a year of meeting her. I made up for that because my wife deserved to be married. Okay, she deserved to be married. She should have been married the whole time. Because if she was legally married to that guy, half the problems that I had to resolve on her behalf, she would have never had, because she would have had the legal protections of the marriage. But I stepped in, corrected everything, and then I married her. So what she did not get, I made up for it, and I stepped in and corrected everything. Everything that went wrong in her life, I fixed it. Yeah. So that's why we got married as fast as we did, because I essentially came and stepped into her life and resolved 100% of her problems. That's how you do it right there. If you want a woman and you want to marry her, oh yeah, especially if you're selecting her to be the wife, you're going to need to get in there and solve all the problems. So when you get in, solve all the financial issues, solve all the housing issues, food issues, whatever issues. If you want this girl to be your wife, you're going to have to get in there and make sure that she has no issues whatsoever. That is how you do this successfully. Believe me, if you could if this girl is the chosen one to be a wife and you get in there and solve 100% of her problems, I promise you that girl is going to marry you. I'm out of here.